Here's the house I was just in. You can barely make it out. There's a television antenna. I bet they watched all the hottest 1957 TV available. Like, I don't know any 1957 shows. Astro Boy, Tetsujin 28 Go. Wait, it's all anime. I don't think they got anime. Poor saps. There's the grain elevator. It looks like come spring, it's a lot fucking easier to get a car close to here. But as is, Pedro ain't good for off roads. No shit. Also, everything sort of snowed over a bit. Oh, there's my boy. Safe and sound. Alright. This is Bent's, Saskatchewan. Wow, they 55 years ago? What, 1962 was the latest date that we saw there? Ooh, what's in this crevasse? Crevice? Crevasse? I think I remember someone telling me that there's an actual difference between the two. And I think ones were like cracks in ice, the others were just cracks in rock. Either way, this is neither crevice nor crevasse. I'm gonna go down into it. God, I wish I hadn't forgotten to pack extra socks. Or more accurately, I wish I wasn't so prideful that upon realizing that I hadn't brought extra socks, I didn't just go back and grab socks when I was back in the city after going to Smuts. I'm not gonna be able to scale this. It's fucking cool though. Look at that. There's the sun. God, that bitch is bright. Oh, ooh, I'm up there. Whoa, too cocky. Whoa. Let's just walk where it's thin. Okay, thoughts on Bent's. Definitely the coolest fucking place so far. Like, Smuts was cool. I liked Smuts a lot. But Smuts didn't have any. Well, there was the one large house, but it was way too fucking dilapidated. I probably could have gone up to the second floor if I wanted to. There's mud. But I wasn't gonna risk it because it was like really fucking caved in. So, but this one, it's a grain elevator. That was fucking cool. And I went up to that bottom window there. I didn't want to climb up to the top one because the ladder was really high. And I don't like dying. And I'm up on the snow. Let's take careful steps. Yeah. And like climbing grain elevators is like one of those like big bad don't do it type of things. Like you hear horror stories all the time of dumb teens climbing them, lighting themselves on fire, burning it down. getting impaled on some rusty spike, dying of tetanus because their parents didn't vaccinate them. So I only really want to do it at the first little level there. That was fun. General store, super fucking cool. Those ice skates, man, my eyes lit up like a goddamn light bulb when I saw those. Cause like, so fucking unexpected. And they were in like relatively good condition. Like they were coated in paint powder or whatever bullshit. And like grimy as fuck. But they were still like distinguishable and in like a place that they'd logically be. And finding all those like papers and shit, like that car catalog. That's the hum of 12 billion volts. General store, super cool, and it was goddamn accessible in the upstairs, so I could take a look around there, and I didn't die, not even once. God, what a cool, what a cool occurrence. God. Hello, goodbye, Vents. Man, I'm glad I turned around, because initially I saw this sort of roady, I don't know, it's not really a road, it's a patch off the range road, and it looks like the suggestion of a road existed once. But I initially drove way down there, and I saw the Bent dot on my map go by. But I think the Bent dot, Google Maps put it over near that farmhouse. Whew. Let's, can I switch over to selfie? Whatever. Just gonna keep talking. Catch my breath. Walking through that deep fucking snow is hard work, man. Yeah, I originally passed it by and I was like, is Bent's here? Because when I went out to Floral, over like a kilometer or two outside of Saskatoon, there's nothing there. Just some farmhouses, like people's private property. And so I went up maybe like a click and a half. I hear dogs barking. That's cute. Yeah, I went up like a click and a half and stopped at like an abandoned fucking stable. That was cool. But it's just a stable. As I said before, I've seen a million stables. But pulled out my phone, started looking up things, added a few more towns to the list. It looks like someone's coming. Hope they turn off so I don't have to other humans. But yeah, I looked, found another couple of places, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna go walk out to the grain elevator, because that's probably all there is. Because from where I am, I could just barely see that. I just barely see the top of that. And so I kind of ignored it, assuming it was just someone's farmhouse going off of, like, I see those power lines going out sort of towards it over there, and I saw the television antenna. So I assumed that's probably just someone's farmhouse, and I don't want to be up on someone's public or private property. But I turned around, I parked here, and I saw there's no fences. There's fences all along that side, because that is private property, so I'm not going over there. But no fences over here. So I made a beeline for the grain elevator. I went over the hill, sort of. I didn't go through the little gulch there. I explored there. And by the time I was there, I could tell that Bent's was there. That was fucking Bent's. I don't know if I'm going to be... I don't know. What am I trying to say? Yeah, but by the time I was out there, I could tell that there was a place. And I'm glad I went out and checked. I'm going to have to do that more often. Well, kind of, this is just like the second actual place that I've been out to. But I think the next place on the list is Valley Center. But I don't think that's going to have anything. Or at least if it does have anything, it's just going to be like one or two little like Odin fucking buildings. Because like, I don't remember the Wikipedia article at all. I don't even think they've got like a grain elevator or anything of note. But that's Bent's.